The Enchanted Tea Room is not a place you find, but one that finds you when you are ready to rest. It appears only to offer warmth, listening, and the beginning of healing. The Door That Would Not Open, Part 2. He did not recognize the path at first. That was how he knew something had changed. Before, he had followed directions, half-remembered turns, insistence rather than trust. This time, he was simply walking, no destination in mind, no demand carried in his chest, just a quiet heaviness he had finally stopped arguing with. He had failed at fixing himself. The thought no longer felt like an accusation, it felt like the truth. He stopped when the air shifted. Not dramatically, just enough that the silence grew intentional, as though the world had decided to listen. He looked up and saw the door. Plain wood, familiar grain, no urgency. He didn't reach for the handle. He stood there instead, arms at his sides, breathing shallow, with something that might have been fear or relief. "I don't know what I need," he said softly, "and I don't know how to ask." The bell rang. Once, clear, certain. The door opened before he touched it. Warmth spilled out, not heat, but welcome. The kind that does not rush toward you, but waits to see if you'll step forward on your own. He crossed the threshold slowly. Inside the tea room was smaller than he thought it would be, and somehow deeper. Firelight moved gently across the walls. The air smelled of herbs, tea, and time spent being patient. Katherine stood near the hearth. She did not look surprised. "You came without wanting," she said. He swallowed. "I came because I couldn't carry it anymore." "That will do," she replied. She did not ask him what he had lost. The tea room already knew. It had followed him through the long nights when he sat awake, no longer pretending strength was saving him. It had heard the quiet moments when he let grief speak without correcting it. Katherine poured tea and placed the cup before him. His hands trembled as he lifted the cup. For the first time, he cried without trying to stop, not loudly, not apologetically. The tears came the way breath comes after being held too long. Necessary, unremarkable, honest. "I thought I was turned away," he whispered. Katherine shook her head gently. "You were protected from pretending." The fire popped softly. Time loosened its grip. When he finally looked up, the room felt settled around him, as though it had been waiting not for his arrival, but for his honesty. He stayed a long while. And when he left, the door remained open, because this time he did not come to take something, he came to be held. If this story brought you a moment of peace, you're always welcome to come back. You can like and subscribe so the tea room finds you again. Until next time, the kettle will be warm and the table will be waiting.